A lot of discussions back and forth. The White House themselves, the president saying that he was not in favor of Nancy Pelosi going to Taiwan, considering the relationship that the United States currently has with China. It's sort of a rocky relationship here. What is your take on her visit here?
Well, the Chinese, Beijing, won't buy the explanation that the president doesn't support it or the U.S. military doesn't support it. They'll take that into consideration. Their view is this is a U.S. action. One of the most senior, the third-ranking U.S. official visiting Taiwan, and they will certainly react in some fashion during or post the visit with some sort of military test, as they have done with other high-level visits from the United States.
Yeah, and let's talk about, I mean, the situation. We know that we've been keeping such a close eye on what's going on in Ukraine and the war in Ukraine there with Russia. But there is a lot of concern with regards to Taiwan and what China's next move could be.
Well, that's the case. I mean, China has painted themselves into a corner. They want reunification. They've certainly not ruled out force. Question for me is why now? Is this the best time to test Chinese resolve? This is clearly not something the administration cooked up. This is something that a speaker wanted to do. She may not be the speaker after November. She postponed in April because she had COVID. This was her chance. We'll see what will come of this, but it will be another drag on that already tense U.S.-China relationship.
Well, we've heard China saying repeatedly, warning against the visit and saying that the United States would, quote, would pay the price. What do you think her end goal is going to Taiwan? We know that she has been, working on it with regards to human rights abuses, et cetera. But what do you think her end goal is, her messaging is, to include Taiwan as part of her Asia trip here?
Well, I think she has several messages to send, and quite frankly, on some of these points, the Canadian government would be concur. Taiwan's a vibrant democracy. It deserves international respect. Formal diplomatic recognition is off the table, but that the United States should not ignore the realities on the ground of Taiwan. Taiwan's a friend of the United States, etc. So that'll be the message. The question just is really, is the timing right? And what will be the Chinese reaction?
Indeed, and so with that being said, then Gordon, what are you keeping an eye on?
Well, I think that the PLA, I know that Xi Jinping's in charge of China, but the PLA, the People's Liberation Army, has its own role to play. They have their own voice when it comes to issues of national sovereignty, and they will certainly react in some fashion. It could be fighter jets crossing the midway line between Taiwan and PLA, could be firing of some missile tests near the island. You can imagine a range of measures beyond that. But China doesn't want a war either. So the things on the extreme end, like seizing a small offshore island or a blockade of Taiwan, seem to me unlikely. But it will confirm Chinese suspicions about what the U.S. is up to, fairly or unfairly.
We'll keep a close eye. Gordon Holden, it's good to have you speaking on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Andy.